That's it. Good, Sergi. You can relax now. So now the more we ask them to clench and just watching your breath and breathing gently, when you relax, the muscles that they were engaging are now relaxed, but they're also still engaged. As in, everything is still active. Let's get better. Once getting cleansed, Sergi. There you go. Gently. There you go. Really good. Now relax. See it relax, Sergi. There you go. And now the shoulder can go a bit further down. There you go. There's so much things happening that I can't really explain to you. Was the human form. The human form is not two-dimensional. It's beautiful. What I like to describe is, imagine a Rubik's Cube, which is a cuboid. And it has like on the vertical, 3 vertical rows that you can spin, but also has like 3 horizontal, 3 vertical and 3 horizontal planes that you can spin. Imagine now if one of those squares are off or are not aligned properly. What happens is, as you spin the planes, they start eroding. Imagine now the body has many more dimensions to it. The body is very complex. So we cannot look at the body as just something that's simple. So when I work on the body, I can see all the intricacies. And with the body, it's not just a body. It's also a mind. There's a character involved. You can't just disregard the character. So it's a physiological thing. So what I tend to do is have the person be really connecting and really focusing on the breath. Because what that does there, it allows the character to become more acknowledging of the body. The breath is used as a mediator, as a medium. So likewise, if you ever feel in disarray, if you ever feel highly strong, if you feel depressed, my best advice to you is just to watch your breath. And when you watch your breath, you'll no longer be drowning or spiraling around in your thoughts. You'll watch your breath, and immediately you'll be brought back into your body. You will be able to embody your body. And the body is always in the present moment. Is that comfortable, Sergi?
Yeah, thank you.
Right, let's start moving to the cervical. So our muscles, they grow in straight bars, what we describe as striated. When a group of muscles become very tense, or what we say knotted, they become entangled. And the bars become very disfigured. They become like a spaghetti junction. So the best way to unravel it is actually going in with circles. Go into the knots with circles, so you'll find holes and gaps and they'll loosen up the tangling. It's very difficult to unravel a knot by just going straight over it. Yeah, you're more better to go in circles. And every now and then you'll find a group of a knot that's really bunched together. You can just stay over it and just do a circle right over it. When I do this, I'm literally just searching, I'm gliding, I'm finding. Even here I can feel all these knots here. And then I start going in. So good advice for you budding massage therapists out there. Have faith in yourself. Just have faith, just be really intuitive. Don't get worried to really touch the person. Have the intention to really feel what's happening in this present moment. And the more you do this, the more you'll be able to become aware of how much pressure you put on. The more you become aware of what kind of movements you need to do. Because the body is made up of contours, beautiful hills and valleys. Just glide down them. And as you glide down them, you might come across a little stump or something. Then you can just go over the stump, over the knot. Yeah. And then eventually you'll find that the knot will disperse, and then you'll continue going down the valley, going down the hill. But these knots, they have not come from nowhere. They have gathered up from different areas of the body, different parts of the landscape to gather up. So as you unknot them, as you unfold them, allow them to redisperse back to whence they came. I like to say that when you're massaging someone, the person that is receiving the massage, they will start imagining their body as a landscape. So be an artist. Show them the landscape of their body. Be honest. Show them where the problems are. But as you reveal these areas that are needing help, along with their help, you can disperse the stress, disperse the tension. Listen carefully to their breath. As I said, you had tension all along here, but now it's going. His neck will no longer be pulling off to one side. once again, there's muscles that run up here. If you run your fingers along the grain, you can feel where the tension is. Then that's it, just start working circular motions. So there's just tension here on this side. So I'm just rocking the cranium. The intention is to allow the stress and tension to seek conclusion. That is what the intention is. So likewise, you can hold. So we call it twinabas. It means push and pull. Literally, that's what it means. It talks about yin and yang. If there is a movement, there must be equal and opposite movement. But it also talks about warm and cold. Twina also talks about the different elements. So it's a beautiful thing. It's very poetic in some ways. So now it feels softer. So now the energy can flow unhampered. If you ever find that you get angry too quickly, you need to be aware that there's some build-up of energy in your body that you can't release, or you're not knowing how to release. there's an adjustment there. So that's click. We do some tapping, and then we're going to turn Sergi over. This principle here, very important. You said you clench. Good. Keep breathing. Good. Relax now. All the glutes are engaged now. All of them. There's a special way that I'm doing this. It looks funny, you think you can mimic it, but it's taken me years to practice this, you know. Martial artists out there will know what I'm talking about here. We call it big wave. The whole arm becomes like water, you know, it just wraps around. Very loose what I'm doing. Allowing the sciatic nerve to go all the way down, means activating it. So also I have this ability of sending energy here, and I can see where it's running all the way up. I can see it here. It's running all the way up to his neck. Likewise this side as well. For people who have sciatic pain or lumbar pain, if we do it here, the energy will come up and it will stop exactly where it's blocked. For most people, stop here. So likewise, this can also mean when you're simulating, when you're stepping on the ground. This is you stepping on the ground, and you'll feel the energy just stop here, which is not good. When you step on the ground as you're walking, the energy should go all the way up, and it should be registered all the way up to the cranium. That means you have a full sense of your whole body as you're walking. So many people, they might just feel one side here, and one side might just come up to here. Which is not good. It says you push yourself up and remove this pillow. It's in the line, upside line facing the sky. Thank you. Sit up. That's it. Ready? Drop. That's it. Once again, we're preparing the landscape and never force anything. We're pushing on the skeletal structure, the whole being, and it presents areas that need help. So when we flip the person inside up now, this is more to do with the immune system. Sergi's breath is very nice. I can always tell someone who practices breath work was their breath is not, they don't hold their breath, it just comes in and goes. For many of you at home, just watch your breath and see how it comes and goes. You'll find that it's very hampered. You'll find that it's almost like there's blockages somewhere. So I really encourage you to really practice some kind of moving meditation that allows you to let your body allow the breath to come and go naturally, less unhampered. Let's get loose now. So Sergi uses his arms often, so we're helping here all these muscles here. So all the pecs, all these muscles here. You can hear his breath coming and going. It's so, he doesn't hold it. And this is why Sergi is my first official student. He's the first one that's been able to do this. Now, I have over 30 students. There you go. Yeah, Sergi. I've been searching. It means that he's very honest with himself.
That's right.
Yeah. I could tell by the way your breath comes and goes how you are as a person. Okay. Just want to move down towards stomach here is very important. So likewise, this is the center of the being again. From the toes to the crown, this is the center of the being. You must have acknowledgement of this area. You must be very aware of this area. But this is the center of your being. Whenever people say, oh, find your center,